Did you see that?
No, I did not.
They pulled into that alleyway. I only saw... Hey, Sultan, just to verify, did you only see one person get into that vehicle?
For one individual with a gold jacket.
Okay, then there was a second individual hiding in the alleyway. And they may have put something. Stand by.
Yeah, another guy just ran into the alleyway. Black pants, white shirt, white baseball cap. He's running into the actual apartment block itself now.
And four, there's a group of dumpsters here. Any reason as to why there'd be police barriers in this dumpster?
Hey, what up, dog?
Hello, how you doing?
We doing?
That's good.
Just status roads?
Motion King, that individual
Yeah, he's still
approach.
creeping around back there.
Yeah, he's going through the dumpsters.
Yeah, he's on the rooftop now. And he's on the radio.
If I'm gonna clear this dumpster that he was next to.
Yeah, he's just walking around on the rooftop on the radio.
Is everything all right?
Everything's good.
All right, just making sure.
Is everything right with you?
Yeah, well, no, it's just because you ended up on this roof, jumping over a dumpster. I just want to make sure everything was okay.
Oh yeah, this is my home.
Oh, your home?
Yeah, this is my home.
Ooh. Okay,
Selling
well.
my home right now.
Well, you sure?
Absolutely.
This is a little sketchy. You know what? You have a
He's
wonderful
selling on my home,
day.
too. You have a
Yeah, well, I don't know about that one. So just a reminder for units on scene, Aziz specifically, that person that you were talking to that went into that wagon, ran by a dumpster that had 2 police barriers in it.
Ooh, okay, copy. I just finished speaking to my individual. He's letting me know that he potentially saw the guy he saw run up in the jacket was underneath the victim that was stabbed here in the sewers. So he is potentially involved and might be related to our victim who got stabbed.
M4. I do have an RO for that vehicle.
Let's convene and speak over everything and see if we have similar stories.
M4. Be advised, there is a sign that says Saints on it in this area.
I believe I just spoke to one of them, saying that Saints is a group that they're a part of. It seems like they hold this place down as well.
Yeah, there's a black Seminole that's been in a circle in the block roughly 2 times now, and it's out in front of the old PD station on Davis, and then a U-turn to went back west. As well as the guy that Rhodes was speaking to is still actively on the radio.
Hmm. Excuse me. Hmm. This is Rhodes, a little tied up at the moment. But which report is this referencing? Mm-mm-mm. All right, so let me get this info.
Seminole just passed by once again, westbound. Westbound, Innocence.
Hmm. Understood. I'll get that to you as soon as I can. All right, so now let's move. Hmm. Um.
Seminole's passing again, eastbound Innocence.
I need pictures of all these individuals, okay? Because they're gonna get brandishing. But I just need to make sure that we have their information, because if they hold down this area and they're tagging it called Saints, we need to then ask Captain to give us a tag for Saints. I need picture of these individuals, make sure to get charged with brandishing.
Is it the same one heading south right now, or north on Roy Low? Eric? I think it just got north a little bit, Corn.
For what?
Slow it down.
Oh, fuck off, Rhodes.
Isn't 55 the limit?
Yeah, you were doing way
Yeah.
above that.
Was I? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I get
Huh?
a fucking ticket every time.
He's
No, I'm
complaining that
saying
he got
it.
tickets.
Because Rhodes is a good comp.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. What the fuck are they doing there? All right, the Seminole that was in the area that went towards Popular Street registered to Conal McGregor.
How many times occupied was it?
3 or 4.
Copy that. Same Seminole was believed to have been trying to rob Group 6 trucks a few hours ago.
4.
And Bill was 220.
I think he had a headache, so I'm just staying with his 95.
Why am I struggling to find this?
We're 16, loading up the 95s. We'll get them down to processing, Commissioner.
No, we are just at the station.
It was something weed related. It was the car that we pulled over.
No, there's only one at the yellow page. It's Xavier Monroe.
Be advised, we have a black in color ingot here. Again, speaking to an officer, occupied 3 times, all masked up on Little Big Warning.
130 en route.
It comes back to Cosney King. It's going to be, I believe, the story we're talking about, or different outfits.
10-4.
I do have a 95, I need to get moving, but
I'll stay here with the officer.
Just letting this officer pull out. She tried to pull out, so I'm just saying she can go. No, I wasn't pulling out. I was just tripping.
Well, right now you are.
Yeah, well, you can go. I'm just letting you go. Your time's more important than mine.
This is what I'm using.
You're right. It's your car. See, I can't pull out. It's not even my car. So you guys should move on.
Well, you were driving.
I was.
am I good to break off the mission
Alright,
now?
well, here you go. You can go. There you go. There you go, sir.
Say that
You can
again.
go.
I'm so sorry. 95 was
There you
talking to
go.
me. What'd you say, Aziz?
See you later.
We just have this black car that was initially here on scene. It's back again. Just keep an eye
Yeah,
on
if
him.
you have your 90, just get your 95 and get a mission roll.
You are driving the wrong way.
What am I doing? I'm driving.
Yeah, what you doing here though?
Driving.
Sir in the Seminole, turn around.
Yeah, like, I mean, what we're doing here.
What you doing here, dog? I see that ingot, bruh. I see that ingot, dog.
I see that ingot.
Advise that Seminole. Oh, jeez. Just had a 1060 motorcycle westbound Innocence. Not gonna have any means of catching up. Not gonna pursue. Are we clear to swap back over to 1 since we're still on 2? 130 swapping. Is there an active on 1? There's no active on 1. Be advised, the Seminole or the ingot that approached officers on Little Bighorn is currently now being pressed by a black
I'm patrolling.
Seminole on Roy Lowe.
If I could, yeah, it's been
I just
busy.
drove by them, and I'm pretty sure they asked how many of them are in there. So I'm not sure if they were referring to your vehicle driving past. Counting officers and cars.
Yeah, I'm not sure. When that ingot turned down, the Seminole was driving in the wrong direction of travel and pretty much said, "What are you doing here?" to the ingot, not us.
And when he talked to me, it didn't sound like, you know, he had like a bad opinion of you or anything like that. Well, you know, just keep talking to Slacks, and don't sound like you're like, you know, a whiny baby asking for a job. Just inquire about it. Well, yeah, but that he's not gonna want to hire you if you're just being a whiny
Ruth, are you on
bitch about it.
frequency?
Affirm.
Are you still with Xavier?
Yeah, I got him what he needed.
Perfect. I actually wasn't able to locate the report.
Took me a while.
I mean, you know, we gave you the best kind of.
Could you give me the report number?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will. Cedar Buns is like the dark zone to me, though, because it's a fucking shit show.
Yeah, I live on vending machines now.
Yeah, we actively, or at least I actively avoid Cedar Buns. We'll probably be by sometime soon. Yeah, I understand. I think it's a good place for you. Yes, you do. Oh. I'm sure you know all about this. Children.
I 311 it.
Thank you. Is that Jimbo?
Yeah. Yeah, me and Alice talked to Slacks about him, try to put in a good word for him.
Wait, where the fuck is my report?
Dispatch 110, 38 off of Popular Street is going to be code fortune back to 8.
Jesus. Give me 1 second.
Maxwell, are you on frequency?
$19.38. All right. Yeah, I don't quite know why my report is not in there. The 1938 one. I know I wrote a report on that. Lucas Lavender, Desmond Troy, Clover Fields, Flop Dugong. So this is a situation where I pulled over a speeding vehicle. Vehicle was flagged 1060. Alex Mao was the driver of the vehicle, and Michael Manx was the passenger. They were very compliant. I was going to give him a slap on the wrist, you know, hey, get out of the vehicle. You'll be free to go. They did comply originally. I then get into the vehicle, begin searching it because it's going to get towed. It's evidence of a crime. Upon doing so, there's 98 bags of weed in the glove box. So at this point, both individuals are now out of the vehicle. The driver, when I told them that, you know, they're being detained, then jumped back into the vehicle. Flop tried to tackle, failed to do so. They got in, started evading, but Desmond Troy's... who I think it is?
Uh-huh.
Good morning, DuPont. How are you?
Hi, DuPont.
I'm good. Those window tints are illegal, guys.
No.
Not
The government
quite.
vehicles
This
are
is
exempt.
disgusting. What the hell is this?
Government vehicles are exempt, DuPont.
How the hell are you supposed to see if anyone is sitting in the back of your car?
Oh, listen, if it were to me, it wouldn't be this dark. You're right. You're not wrong. Stay safe.
Hey, bye, guys.
Did you really think painting this red
No,
was a good
let me
idea?
answer again.
Well, I mean, who else has a red truck like this?
Yeah, it's the same plate.
Dispatch 130, 1038 northbound power. A red group 6 truck, unturn occupants. Engine off, windows down, please.
Hello. Is it yo,
You still
was it the
blind
light?
to red?
Yeah, I thought red on right was fine to yield and go.
You have to come
Yield,
to a
not so much.
complete stop.
Oh, it's complete stop. No, that look, you saw me obey every light there, going the speed limit. That was an honest mistake. Look, I thought it was yield. I didn't know it was.
How many
stop.
times is it a mistake until it's considered being incompetent?
Well, every other time. Hold on one second. I'm getting pulled over. Chill for a minute, okay? Sorry, radio. What'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
How many times is it a mistake until it's considered incompetence?
Well, every other time it wasn't a mistake.
So this is the only time in which you tried and failed and it was a mistake? All the
Yeah,
other times was intentional?
Look, I have been real with you. Like, yeah, I told you, didn't I? Like, it was... Yo, I'm not telling you where I'm getting pulled over. What are you gonna roll up on the cops? Chill. I can't hear. Sorry. Like, tell me where you're at. I'm like, bruh, why? It doesn't matter.
Oh, who is it? Who is it? I'm curious.
It's our fellow Rangers.
Your fellow Rangers?
Yeah, look, there they are right there. They found us. We're very incognito. You would never guess that they were with me, right?
What are the odds one of them tries to jaywalk? Okay, don't say anything, but I'm going to yell at them. When they can barely hear me, they're going to run across. And then I'm going to issue them a jaywalk citation.
All right.
Oh my god.
Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? I can't hear you.
Yes, we're okay.
You still can't hear you.
All right, this is at some point that's entrapment, right? Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. Well, I can't hear what you're saying, but sure, I bet y'all are having a good day. Not so much Mr. Jenkins.
Well, they were
Mr.
good.
Jenkins, you have some
didn't get
identification with you?
Yeah. Do I need to take my helmet off again?
Yeah. Yeah, you are going to need to remove that.
All right, but look, in my defense, you did see me yield. I yielded.
You
I
did.
just
You
didn't
have to
know-
come
I
to a
didn't know-
complete
yeah.
stop.
I did not. I honestly did not know that. Like,
So-
she was beside me telling me it's red, and I said, "Yeah, I'm yielding," and then I just went.
Hold on.
And you got to admit, I followed every law. You were behind me for a bit. I have gotten better. I am trying.
So, failure to stop is failure to come to a complete and full stop at a posted stop sign or red light. Right on red is permitted when a full stop is completed and after yielding to traffic and pedestrians.
Speeding club.
Okay.
So, make sure you are
Complete stop.
stopping, okay?
Yep. Complete
Because
stop.
pretty soon you are going to stop driving because you're going to have too many points on your license.
I know. I was actually trying there. Like I said, you guys were behind me for a little bit. I
You
obeyed
had the speed
everyone.
limiter on.
And the speed
That's
limit.
progress. All right, listen. Do me a favor. Just do better. Okay, I'm rooting for you.
I was trying to do better. Now that I know that I wasn't doing completely better, I will stop at I will complete stop before I turn right.
Perfect. All right, you'll be free to go into the back of my vehicle. My emergency lights are off.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day.
Yes, take care.
Dispatch 130, latest 38 with the red group 6 security truck. Code 4, 130. Round to the latest 38 with the club. Wow, apologies. Were you able to locate that club?
And for having a 38 with it right now, LSPN.
4, 130 en route. With the turbo, turning this thing at any reasonable speed is rough.
Speed is terrible, yeah. Ziggy cannot park like that.
Get your job in Vice City? I mean, you're going the right
See the way he parks?
The airport's the other direction, sir.
The fuck, is he ready for a vehicle swap?
It looks like it.
I'm calling him. He's not picking up.
Hmm.
Eh. We'll sit here. I can't really be behind Want without blocking traffic.
Yeah.
Be no bueno.
Where's that Pierre?
Where?
No, I don't think it is actually. I thought it was Pierre in the club. But also, I just feel like every single person with pink hair is Pierre now.
Has he always had pink hair?
Pierre?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no.
I thought it was
I arrested
blonde.
him once and he was blonde, yeah. But every other time I've seen him with pink hair.
Hmm. Barrick, we need to have a conversation, by the way.
Okay.
I rarely ever pull someone over without a read on my radar.
Mm-hmm.
I am casting a line and reeling them in by saying, well, two things. Number one, I saw you speeding because I'm waiting for them to ask if I clock them. And when they ask if I clock them, I immediately pivot and say, I don't need to. I visually saw you speeding, even though I did clock them. I never admit to it because I want them to take me to traffic court so I can show them the radar reading.
Oh
and then,
my God.
And then they lie and say that I said I didn't have the reading. And then I'm brutally honest and say, Your Honor, that's actually not the case. I was specifically asked if I clocked them, to which I responded, I don't need to, but never stated no, I did not clock you. So yeah, when you had mentioned the 77,
Yeah.
yep, that was me fishing.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. I also clocked them. I think at 78.
So what was your exact terminology again? You said you don't need to?
Yeah, they go, well, dude, what would you clock me at? And I said, sir, I visually saw you speeding. I don't need to clock you. Will that hold up in court? You bet your ass it will, because it's going to be supported by the radar reading and your license plate registered to you.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So back to that story. 1060 vehicle was originally speeding, caught up to it, pulled it over. They were compliant, was going to let him go. Get into the vehicle, 98 bags of weed. Go to place them in cuffs. The driver runs into the car. Passenger stays still. However, because it was in front of the passenger in the glove box, I firmly believe I could push joint constructive possession on both individuals and two. As a result, because I was on foot, I originally stayed back with the passenger. However, what ended up happening was the passenger didn't resist, but Desmond Troy and whoever Desmond was with were in a vehicle that was smoking. The individual was detained. They're on the side of the highway. At that point, the other individual was fleeing, right? So at this point, I have enough to push constructive possession charge until we eventually get the driver in the pursuit who tried to ocean dump the car, failed, dumped stuff into the ocean, did get away, but then was found in the area and arrested. At this point, we now have both of them in custody. Here's the thing. The vehicle Desmond Troy was in that was smoking, that had Mr. Manx, which was the passenger, blew up. So I suspect they're going to sue us. This was during the time where our repair kits had some
issues.
Yeah, I think we got some subpar quality. Yeah, exactly. So you know, it is what it is. But here's the thing. Xavier was representing
11038 off of Palomino Ave is gonna be
that person, Mr. Manx, and Siobhan was representing.
Thanks for the backup, guys. I do appreciate it.
No problem. I would have sat beside you, but I didn't want to make it awkward if someone ended up coming on the crosswalk and stuff. And eventually someone did, so I'm glad I just waited here.
No, it's better this way.
Hey, you see that car behind you?
Yeah.
That's registered to Ziggy.
Wait, what?
I tried calling him. He didn't pick up. I need to ask him, is he ready to like swap vehicles? Like what is going on here? Let me call him again.
Swap vehicles.
Yeah. And in that position? I'm trying to find out. I don't know if maybe he had an accident. But why is that car parked there? That's not legal. It doesn't look like it, at least.
We get a little closer to you.
Yeah, he's not picking up.
I'll write my report real quick here. You know, by the time you call him and all that.
Yeah, he's not picking up. I don't know what's going on. It be what it be. But I'm probably gonna head. Actually, have we got... Oh, we do have 34s popping off again. Oh, right up the road. Literally right up here. Hold up. 3076, latest 34. It's right up the road. I'm checking these dumpsters. I'll get the right too. Barrick, I just heard a car start. Get
That's
it.
above us. It's a Glendale. Yeah. Went south, I think.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? It could have just been parked back there across from Senior Buns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to pursue that. Hey, careful.
Jesus.
27 back to 8.
Damn. So almost from jaywalking to pancake. UTL
actives?
on the latest 34 off of Palomino, 130, 10-8. I don't know if the individual in question is going to be getting anything, even if they sue, just on the basis of qualified immunity.
Yeah, I mean, Flav and I were talking about this as well because he was dealing with it before he pushed it up to Turner. And, that's a tricky situation.
With qualified immunity or just a different situation?
No, just the situation as a whole with Troy and Clover.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Yeah, that's a rough one, truthfully. That is a rough one. All right, let's go. Great Ocean. Or North Rockford. Yeah, let's go North Rockford.
I want to try, right there. That's the spot I've been using, recently. Or right,
2776, the latest 47.
Or like parking garage entrance to the left.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Right next to the skate park.
Maxwell triple one
from Vespucci.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I like doing North Rockford just because they take all of the straight full sending and continue full sending and then continue full sending and they run into me. Person's name is Moo Kazoo. M-U and then last name Kazoo. Common spelling.
Yeah, when you were at this spot on North Rockford, I was looking for spots like just north of this, and there's like a batch of trees, like just or Marlowe that you can sit behind, and you're like invisible to the north as well.
Oh damn! They just left.
So kind of them.
This is.
It's gross.
It should be criminal.
It's fucking gross. You know this is illegal in some places?
Yeah, not here, thankfully. I'm living my best life.
When I found that out, I was it's fucking ridiculous. Like,
I think any state that considers this illegal is stupid. Your Honor, I didn't see him. How is it fair? How is it fair that I was speeding in their presence if I didn't know they were there? I didn't know I was supposed to slow down.
Maxwell triple one.
How the fuck is that? What kind of fucked up logic do you need to consider that illegal?
Yeah, those are the type of states that, like, during combat in the 1800s would want everybody to line up across the field, look at each other.
Dispatch 130, 1038 southbound North Rockford with a yellow tow truck.
Illegal window tint.
RO is a Tomas Madrid Diamonds, which is the individual who was arrested earlier. Can I get 77?
187.
It's just going to be south of the court center entrance. Hello.
Hey, what's good, Vato? How you doing, fool?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm Officer Rhodes of Los Santos Police Department. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
That's
good. Having a long day, you feel me?
Yeah, no, I totally understand. It's been a long day, and it's only been but a couple hours.
Yeah, but that doesn't excuse my driving.
Yeah, you were speeding, bud. You were it definitely looked like you were traveling quite fast.
Yeah, that's my apologies, Vato.
Mm-hmm. Is there a reason as to why you're speeding?
No, No, just like I said, I'm having a rough day. You know, just having family issues and whatnot.
Okay. All right. You have some identification with you?
Yes, I do. Here you go.
There we are.
Tomas Madrid Diamonds.
There we go. Could you flash that ID one more time?
Yeah, no problem. There you go.
Perfect. Just to verify, your state ID is 1665?
See.
All right, perfect. Mr. Diamonds, if you don't mind me asking, where are you headed?
I'm actually going to Mosley's to pick up some more tires.
Okay, all right.
Some wheels, I should say.
Were you just coming from a job?
Yeah, I was. I was just
Got it.
repairing a car.
Got
Wheel
it.
up there, and I used my last one.
Understood. Understood. All right, well, I'm going to go run your information. Do have Officer Barrick with you over to your right-hand side. You can go ahead and speak with him while I go ahead and run everything.
Down for him.
Sit tight.
Thank you.
Hey, how you doing, Vato?
Not too bad, not too bad.
No. Why?
Like, do you feel pretty comfortable in all the colors on the spectrum?
Yeah. I feel comfortable. Why?
What colors are like the 3 lights on stoplights?
What, on yours?
He'd not get arrested?
Oh, it's red, yellow, and green. Why are you asking that?
I'm just curious. It's
Oh,
coming to my
here.
attention that a lot of people are colorblind.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of people colorblind, but you know, people should know, like, you know, where the light is lit up and stuff. You know? I would feel like if they're colorblind.
He stabbed an officer. No leniency.
Yeah, you would think. You would think, but they hand out driver's licenses like candy around here. So.
Hey, you're not wrong, but
Unfortunately. How many pillows do you think is too many?
sleeping pillows.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I love sleeping with pillows, but like, I have like 4 by my head, you know, across the whole top, and then I also have some like in the middle, cause I like putting them through my legs, you know, comfortable.
Okay. All right. So like 5?
Yeah, I would say 4 up top and 1 big body pillow. Yeah.
Yeah, but then if you sleep in the middle, like your head's gonna fall between the 2 in the middle.
That's why you have the L-shaped one.
L-shaped.
Have you never heard of the L-shaped pillow?
No, I have. It's just, for your head, I've never considered it.
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable because it rests your, you know, your shoulder blades and all that.
Interesting. All right. That's fair.
All right. Mr. Diamonds.
Yeah. What's good?
So here's what's going to happen. I am going to be issuing you a citation today for second-degree speeding, which is a $600 citation and 2 points on your license. In case you're unaware, while the speed limit has changed from 35 to 55 within the city, the threshold before stuff escalates from 3rd degree to 2nd to 1st has narrowed. In addition, the fines have heavily increased. In each category, it's at least doubled. It went from 150 to 300, 300 to 600, and then 450 to 1,000. So the consequences financially are pretty severe if you are speeding, okay? My recommendation to you is slow it down. All right?
Yeah.
So I am going to need your signature right here along the bottom. Just as I state to everybody, it's not admission of guilt.
Okay.
Just indicating you've received the citation. You can attempt to appeal at any time in the next 30 days if you deem it appropriate.
No problem.
Perfect. You have been billed the amount of $600. Mr. Diamonds, did you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
Are you feeling generous today, Vato? I'm looking for donations for the church down the barrio.
Donations? Sir,
Yeah.
respectfully, you stabbed an officer.
Excuse. I mean, what do you expect when the officer blatantly says he's gonna run you over on your bike, and then he doesn't? What do you expect?
Somebody to surrender?
It sounds like that officer was attempting to murder me. I was
No.
fearing for my life.
That's not how that works. If you had just gotten off and put your hands up, everything would have been okay. All right.
All good about them.
But beyond that, Mr. Diamonds, do you have any comments, questions, concerns?
I do not know.
All right. If that's the case, you are going to be free to go once I'm back in my vehicle and my emergency lights are off, okay?
Okay.
You have a wonderful day, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Dispatch 130, latest 38 North Rockford, code 4, 130-10-8.
The guy said he sleeps with 4 pillows across the top. That is not okay.
2776 for group 6.
Really? What's okay? 2?
No, it has to be an odd number.
Why odd?
Because then if you sleep in the middle, your head's just going to fall through the crack.
Why would you sleep in the middle?
Most space.
I don't know. I'm a side sleeper.
I mean, I am as well, but I also use 7 pillows, so.
Okay, but as a side sleeper, I kind of position, I don't know, I sleep fucked up, I guess. Sometimes I'll use my arm to position the pillow between my arm and my head, if that makes sense, because I'm sleeping on my side. And so,
have you ever gone to a place that sells mattresses and stuff?
I haven't in many years.
Those people are rude as fuck. The people that work there. They'll ask you how you sleep, and then I'll tell them, and then they're like, "Yeah, that's really not good for you. You should not do that." And I'm like, "What?" It's just one of the most rude experiences I've ever had.
Be advised, there are no bank trucks over at the vault at the moment.
Oh, yeah, that 301 was a while ago.
They could have finished the run before we got here. They gave us a 5-minute warning.
10-4. I'll sit here for a couple minutes. Yeah, I mean, most of those places, I imagine they get paid on commission. And they always try to sell you the cooling, mattress cover thing and a million other things. Are you a hot or cold sleeper? Do you need to be cold? Because I do.
Yeah, I do.
Do you know... Okay, don't laugh when I say this. Do you know that they have water-cooled mattresses?
Yeah.
And when I say water-cooled,
last year, I think
it is just temperature controlled. You set the temp. You can set it to go to sleep at one temp and wake up at another. Unfortunately, the one that I bought was defective, so I sent it back. And in my opinion, they were I feel like they were too early on in their beginner stages to justify the expense, because they were very costly. You could get a fucking mattress for the price of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll get better over time. They sell other variants where it's a fan that just blows air.
Catch up to a motorbike, flag 1060, heading northbound.
What was the street?
RDVCV. It just went down an alleyway into the city home.
You stop right here. I need to get food. Hello? I'm on Clinton Avenue. At the...
Clock's going 110 miles per hour.
I'll see you when you get here. At the 24/7. Yeah, I'm at the 24/7. I'll see you when you get here. Do not tell him I just bought food.
What?
Jimbo's coming up here apparently for some reason, and did not tell him I bought food because he's bringing me food, I guess.
Oh.
He's working at Senior Buns.
I'm gonna go grab food.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right on.
You know what? Speaking of those chips,
What?
he's on the wrong side of the road. I know he's on the... Hey, Jimbo.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What the hell was
Hey.
that?
What do you mean?
You can't be doing wheelies.
I didn't
That's
do a
not
wheelie.
safe. Yeah, you did.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Damn.
How about this to ease your mind?
Oh. Yeah, I ain't had Senior Buns in a while. It's scary down there.
No, it's not.
It is. Yes, it is.
How?
We show up and every time we do, there's a multi-person stabbing.
That shit doesn't happen when I'm managing.
But how do you manage the customers that are unhinged?
They're not unhinged.
You're lying
not
to
when-
yourself.
they're
You're
not
lying
unhinged
to
when I'm
yourself.
there. You
You're
know
lying to
why?
yourself.
Hey, somebody comes up to me the other day. They asked me for food. You know what I told them?
Red Hakachu,
It's
I
just not the
believe,
right
might
energy.
match the description of your vehicle.
We didn't serve them.
It wasn't the one that fled from me.
Oh.
I saw
One
that
of
one
those.
parked there as well.
Damn, okay. You just said fuck off?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, y'all should trespass people.
I just started pushing them out of the way.
Like
you know?
everybody likes
Oh,
bikes these
well,
days.
don't be pushing people. Hey.
Hey.
Don't be pushing
Jimbo,
people.
Jimbo,
Stop. Jimbo. Jimbo. Stop. Jimbo. Hey.
Jimbo, he's gonna hurt himself, Jimbo.
Stop. What is,
Yep,
oh my god, what
just
is your
that.
problem?
Seen a lot of things.
Yeah, I know. You work at Senior Buns.
Yeah.
You,
guys
you
up to?
know the insurance commercial where they go, "We've seen a thing or two." I don't think that belongs to an insurance company anymore. I think that belongs to Senior Buns.
The Senior Buns employees.
Yeah. Isn't it like we
know
it, we know
know a
because
thing or
we've
two
seen a
because
thing
we've
or
seen a
two.
thing or two.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the fucking Senior Buns fucking slogan
Motto,
or whatever,
yep.
motto, yeah.
Yep.
Whatever the fuck it is.
A1838 on San
I saw some video of, I think it was in
Vehicle is moving
Florida.
forward, hold.
Somebody just driving down the street and then their car got hit by a plane. And I was like, and pretty much like all the comments were like, how do you even go about telling this to your insurance? Because it's like the most unbelievable thing.
Wait, that wasn't the plane that had a parachute, was it? Yeah, so there's like one of those like single prop planes
27 out
that
for Senior Buns
I
with a legal
suspect had some kind of engine failure, and the pilot just stayed in the plane. It had a parachute, and it just parachuted into a car, if I recall correctly, in a parking lot. But like not at like
Fuck
some
yeah.
stupid high rate of speed because it had a parachute.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it didn't feel good, but
There's a plane that landed on a highway about 5 minutes from me. He just landed on the highway because he ran out of like whatever.
Y'all ever go down the YouTube rabbit hole and end up in like air crash investigation
every day.
videos?
No, the other day I was on Killdozer TikTok.
What's
What is
on
that?
there?
Kind of scared to ask, actually.
Do you know what Killdozer is?
No, but this
so
is
in the
go ahead.
90s, there's a guy that took his huge Komatsu bulldozer and then welded on like 3-inch steel plates on it. and
Oh,
then
is that
went
the
on a
dude who ran
rampage
the
in Colorado?
city?
Yes.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
Yeah,
I do
and they were
remember
talking
seeing
about how he actually wasn't a bad guy.
Dispatch traffic,
Just
black and color
misunderstood.
Sultan.
Uh,
Westbound San Andreas.
okay.
Nearest cross.
You know how he failed?
How?
He accidentally ran into a building that had a basement,
118
and
up
the
the
dozer
route.
got stuck.
Copy.
07 three
Oops.
prints.
Oops. Didn't think this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yep.
And here's the reality: all that damage, right? Like, someone who's doing shit like that, like the likelihood of them having any money capable of paying back anyone who they fucked over.
To be matte
slim.
black in color, windows heavily tinted.
Oh, was he shot?
He also mounted a
and
sniper
by
rifle on the inside.
Yankee,
He was going around
Quebec
shooting like propane tanks and shit.
Oh damn.
He died. I think he killed himself. Or he got shot. One or the other.
Yep, that's
Well,
crazy.
He only cost about $7 million worth of damage, which I thought it was going to be a lot more.
Coming back tonight.
back tonight.
I feel like if I had Killdozer, I could cause at least. $10
Whoa,
million
hold
worth of
on.
damage.
How long ago was this?
The 90s.
I mean, the cost of stuff back then, right? Like, $7 million now wasn't $7 million in the 90s, you know? Like, that was a lot of money back then.
2004.
2004? Well, now I'm curious to know what the, like, conversion of, like, money today versus 2004.
Dispatch 876.
There's a money inflation calculator. 1 second. 2004, I can only compare it to 2002. Or, I'm sorry, 2022, sorry. You said 7 million?
Yes.
That would be 10.8 million in today dollars. I mean,
Wait,
still,
this one
that's
says $7 million in January 2004 is $11.5 million today.
So this only went, the one I was looking at only went to 2022. So if you have something more recent, that's
December
probably more accurate.
2023.
Yeah. I mean, not only
that's not bad.
that, just, I mean, remember, like, the cost of everything has gone up a considerable amount. So, you know, I start finding fucking videos where people are like, the cost of building a house is like fucking insane right now. The cost of lumber, all that stuff. $7 million, you can get like maybe a small neighborhood out of that. But that amount in the, you know, early 2000s would get you a decent amount.
Yeah,
it's
like a
crazy.
3-story house with that.
Yep.
Yep.
Hold on 1 second.
So what do you guys do? Doing just being
surviving. Yeah, just surviving. It is.
10936 the
Yeah,
courthouse.
not me. Not me.
But what do you mean? You got shit on lock at Senior Buns.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I saw your text the other day.
Senior Buns.
Which one?
From 17 days ago.
Was that the local library one?
Yeah.
Well,
I got the text 3 days later.
That was radioed
'cause
out
I
Maxwell
just
stop or
wasn't around.
Blackwell stop?
It was Blackwell.
Okay. If
That
I
was
was
a shame.
walking to Senior Buns, I
yeah,
got scared.
a lot of people showed up. I was very happy with the turnout, to be honest. I didn't know if a lot of people were going to show up, but I was very, very happy. It was a good, like, you know, catch up and figure out what everyone's up to nowadays. Kind of deal. Because I think a lot of us sort of sporadically run into each other. But like, everyone's kind of on their own track at the moment. And and at least we know what most people are doing now in comparison to before, where there's just a lot of unknowns. It is kind of upsetting that, you know, there are still some people who I firmly believe should be hired.
True.
Especially for shift 3 into 1, but it is what it is. I was having a conversation yesterday, day before, where it was mentioned that there's sort of a stigma associated with what people refer to as the old guard, people who were previously police officers. And the funniest part throughout that was that obviously we're having a staffing issue, right? We don't have enough numbers. And the most ironic thing about having this conversation was, at the time we were having this conversation, all 5 officers on duty at the time were prior officers. Not a single new officer on the force was on duty.
That's good.
2776 to the latest drug sale.
Where's that?
Could be worse.
Not by much, truthfully. Not by much.